afternoon, and good evening. It is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end, so let me know where you're watching this video from, which country and which continent. So guys, drama alert, and as always opine, drama being drama. So majority of people sometimes might ask, what is the drama that the senior Zach is referring to? If you are well cognizant of the drama that has been taking along this street, the land controversy, it's Gintu with its own blitz or operative kind of signature of always wanting to go head and head with Dimwango, with Ayamarwas, with the DavyJnr, ending up trespassing into other people's land, and as well in a blitz of always wanting to know why Congress dad is buying or purchasing most of the lands in the village. So the most of the story has been sparkled or has been sparked and laced with lies, hyperbole in nature that are never true. The drama comes herein when Gintu now wants to create a narrative that never exists. The latest point is they came, a lot of the naysayers and haters, to pinpoint at DavyJnr of grabbing a land. The story itself, majority of people have been asking themselves the question, whether DavyJnr really grabbed a land or not. But DavyJnr also appeared on this YouTube street and clapped back epically to the naysayers. And it was an epic kind of a video that came into the deletion of all the propaganda. That was superb of DavyJnr going forward. So guys, in this video, we want to mirror just particular one thing. But before we delve deep into what DavyJnr and the truth itself, how DavyJnr clapped back, perhaps let's listen to the message that DavyJnr
But all in all, guys, no need for hating, hate never, never take people places, What I always advocate, it's a pure positive mindset, working hard, and for sure God never forgets someone who works so hard, guys. Please congratulate me. This is how I hit back on my enemies, I hit them with success because they have been hating, and for me I was just silent, and today I decided to make a big boss moves, and let them dare me again. Let them dare me again, okay? Let them dare me. But guys, I'm humbled, I'm honored. You already know, these are just materialistic things. They come and go, but we have to ensure they pass through our hands. Honestly, guys, I didn't plan this for sure.
That DavyJnr is telling us. He always asks God the best way of clapping back and shutting down the haters. And actually, DavyJnr shut them down completely. And most of the Gintu. So guys, if you're coming across this video for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I put a video, YouTube channel notify instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you. And without your support and your time that you donated to watch my video, directly or indirectly, that you've been supporting me, may God bless you abundantly. To my loyal subscriber and my silent watcher, kindly please find only one reason to subscribe to this channel. We are on a journey to 5,000 subscribers. So guys, a lot more is coming. Let's dive in. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zach and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let's dive in, lest we forget. Guys, Gintu has continued with this onslaught against the Ondaris, Ayamara family, and DavyJnr and Dimwango. This time round, his still motive and flop mission has took him to its Ernesto, where a short interview was conducted on the status of the land. And more of the finding itself down there was kind of a shocking. And I will need to explain after you watch the video, because there are lies wrapped, and Gintu is lying with Ernesto grotesquely because they doesn't know, or they don't know the issues in as far as land equipment and transfer is concerned. Perhaps let's watch them.
There is nothing that they will sell.
Do you have a title deed?
A title deed.
Do you have a title deed? Your father have a title deed?
What I'm sure is that for now he don't have any title deed.
He doesn't have a title deed.
Yeah.
So whoever I talk about your uncles who has any title deed?
The only thing that they have, they were having is the number. You know, a number is everything.
The number.
The number.
The number includes your grandfather's plot.
Yeah, sure.
Which is now your father has his own plot.
Yeah.
So right now it means that nobody has a real title deed about your plot.
Yeah, sure.
So whatever they adjust, right now I've heard that things are getting worse,
yeah, sure.
because already the Congress, that is the one who is having the number of your grandfather's area, which is where we are.
Whether they have the title deed or not. Then, grotesquely, he responds that they don't have the title deed. But the irony is, Ernesto has started off telling Gintu that he has come back to the village to put a stop of the land sale. Then, on the other side, the question that is being asked, it is what now an introduction of irony in itself. How would you put a land injunction or a stop not the land to be sold, yet you don't have a title deed? These are the questions that they needed to be asked, and the answer needed to ensue immediately. But the problem, they're dealing with the haters who will never ask certain kind of questions. They're dealing with the audience, who are the consumers of the stale information that they're putting forth on this YouTube street. Nothing tangible, nothing is so factual, so stale information, full of lies. Indeed, a narrative concocted that any sane-mind person will see them on the first look and the first statement, then you'll get to know the narrative is geared towards to the detrimental of the Ondaris family. The fact is, they don't have a title deed. Whether they have or not, we don't know. Let's treat the information that they're putting forth, that it comes from Ernesto, that they don't have family. What they don't have a title deed. What they have is the number. And I need to tell you the story of the number. The pieces of land usually are being given a number. The number usually is go to the plot number or the lot number. There is the lot number. So the lot number, it is how you trace a particular place of a plot, where it's existing, its size, and who is the owner. So the most important thing, leave alone the number, the most important thing is what we call the green card, which will give you the history of the land. Who is the first ownership? Starting from the pre-colonial period that it was owned by the government. But when we acquired the new constitution, all the lands and property were decentralized back to the people ownership. So it will give you the story. Before the ancestors of the Ernestos had that piece, the piece belonged to the government. Then the equipment was done back to the people. Then cascaded down towards whom? Ernesto's granddad. So get this. So the number will only help you to do the search, to know the size of the land, but not the ownership, but not the history. There's a fact. So they are telling us that Congress dad was given the number. So the fact that Congress was given the number, now Mugesi, Ernesto's, and its Gintu are now claiming that the land has been overtaken or has been grabbed by Congress dad just by a mere fact you are having my plot number. Nothing like us. You cannot grab land that way. Let me explain. Since you don't have a title deed, the number here will play a big role because it will help us in the search. You'll go with it to the registry so that the map the whole map of that area, even the adjacent lands that surrounds the particular kind of land, you'll be given. Then you'll get to know the land is of which size and who is the current owner and in whose name the land is premised. But somebody cannot transfer, somebody cannot do anything on your land. It's just but a matter of piece of land, the number. You get to know who is the owner. So the fact that Congress dad was given a number, now he has overtaken, nothing like that. And that is the lie I want to point. But the most important lies that really came out forth in this video is about Congress dad grabbing the entire land of the Ernesto's father, that is having all of them, that now they're living as quarters. That's a big lie. Perhaps let's watch the second part of this video, then it will really come out clearly. It will really come out clearly. But before we watch the second part of the video, DavyJnr had a particular kind of a message to them back to back. And it's the message that it's contained in this part 2. Perhaps let's listen to
you can take land anyhowly. Who say that? I feel like that is kind of illiteracy, because one of the advantages of land, it can't be stolen, it can't be destroyed. It wanna be here, 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 here forever, you know. And also it gives you the peace of mind, you know. When you have land, you just feel like life's good. LG. Okay? So my dad, anytime from now,
and
I think
telling you, the haters, who grabs land just by having a mere plot number or a mere lot number? It cannot happen. Even if you try such kind of attempt, where we look at the details, where we look at the chief, because the witness and the family members must be there to see the transaction when it's being done. And that's a matter of a fact. So this is the message that DavyJnr took to the haters. And now you see it. You know? You see it. It's a matter of a fact that Congress dad never grabbed any land. All this family, they've been purchasing this land following the due process. And the chief also can never be used to sanitize a fraud process, because that's a government officer. They cannot do. And all the family members must be present to be a witness. And their signatures and thumbs must be taken, the fingerprint. So guys, let's listen to other part of lies. Then I will explain.
And father's plot.
What about?
He went there and they construct his own number in Nairobi, whereby the number now has to
talk about in easy way. Talk about now the plot belongs to the Congrats dad.
The whole of my grandfather, who is Gibikoy, he passed away. May his soul rest in peace.
So it means that even you are living in Congrats dad's area.
Imagine. That is what is now popular.
The one thing, there's a day your brother told me that let me sell my land because I don't have a land in my home.
Yeah.
So I have been ever thinking about, why is he telling me that I have to sell the land because it doesn't belong to me? At long last, I'll get out.
And they are just selling the land to them. Huh? You know, they just want people not to now to understand what is going on. So they're just making underground.
Underground.
So if they want people not to notice about what is going on, they just pretend that they are just buying the land. And you know, for now, I can say like a half of this area is belong to them. That is the money.
Half of the talk about your ancestors' land belongs to the Congrats dad.
Yeah, sure. Now, that land is like a half, and that is the land that now they have bought using cash.
Using cash.
Yeah. Let's say about Mama Aunts. They have took from this area.
Yeah, from Mama Aunts, they took from the villa where the villa is, and also some of the people just came inside here.
Inside there. But the land, for now, they own. Is like is their land. You know, I was talking about whereby they went and they do now construct their own number of this plot. But when they went to the court, you know, you have to go and to the court and the claim.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is a man who was looking for the MCA area.
The ward representative.
Yeah, I think you know. He's called. Giro.
Paulo Giro.
Paul Giro. So Paul Giro, he noticed that because even Paul Giro has some portion. So he noticed. Whereby he was just following up. After that, they noticed that the number is just
that now Congress
is not the
dad went to
original.
Nairobi because the Congress dad is having the lot number. Now Congress dad has taken. This is the village mentality that majority of people would say, why are you having my plot number? What do you want to do? It is guided under the principles act of the law that any time you want to purchase a land, so long as you show your interest and the party who and the buyer as the seller has agreed, then the seller would give you a number so that you go and do a map. That one is if it is in case you don't have a title deed. And in this case, this is what happened. Congress dad was given the number, and Congress dad went to search, do a search. Because the number there's not title deed, so the number is going to help you so that you just pay something like $5. Then you'll be given the whole map to map the area of the land. And you'll get to know the owner as at that moment, the size of the land itself. Are you there? Then because they don't have title deed, once they agreed that you want to sell, then the sale agreement must be done in the presence of the chief. And that's why it was done. You saw it with Dimwang. Then what happened? The sale agreement is what will be taken back to the land board so that the title deed will be processed. First of all, what will be done, because the principal land itself has got no title deed, they will have to acquire the mother title deed first. Even for those who have bought the land, the mother title deed first. Using the same number to search, the mother title deed first. After the mother title deed has been acquired, then what followed next is the subdivision. The subdivision, all of the people who have partake or have bought or purchased the land from the mother side will come in and cost share. The surveyors will be sent to come and subdivide the land, which sometimes might take longer period, up to 6 months for you to get the title deed. So what Congress dad is doing herein is also helping the Ernesto's family to get their mother title deed. First of all, the first title deed that will come out is the Ernesto's, is the equipment of the Ernesto's grandfather land to the Ernesto's father's name. Then what followed next is the same process also to be done for subdivision from Ernesto's father's piece of land. Original title deed will be taken back to the land board with the agreement for the subdivision to be done. So from the mother land, there are people who have purchased the land. So the anchor sellers, the lands that have already been purchased, they will be deleted or they will be equipped from the mother title deed so that these people who have bought the land will get their title deed going forward. This is the process that is being done. Then Ernesto's, ignorantly, because they lack that kind of information that they were able to understand these complex issues, and Gintu himself, they wouldn't know. So this is the process. It's not like Congress dad has grabbed the land. Nothing. The issue of grabbing the land is no here nor there. It's null and void. So guys, it never stopped from there, because DavyJnr came in and shut down all the haters and Gintu's propaganda by just only doing one video. And that one video, DavyJnr came in and started showing people on how to purchase land and what is the process to follow. Because we were told recklessly in this YouTube street that DavyJnr had bought the land from Matiko, just only 60,000. Laughable. We were told DavyJnr has grabbed the land. There was no land that was grabbed. There was no land that was purchased by them. What was happened, the search was being done. For example, if I'm to sell the land to a particular kind of person, or I'm to buy a land, while doing the search, Are you there? I cannot pay the piece of land at once. The law dictates that you pay them in an installment after one process is done. Because sometimes you might have paid, the person have used the money, then you cannot buy the land. It may have been that the Matiko's dad was given 60,000 prior payment. The 60,000 could have not, it's not the total amount, but it is the first step, okay? Give me the number, I go do a search. After doing a search, the land is on your area, then the land board has given me, go ahead that now I can buy the land. The land is clean. Of land rate is clean of any kind of a dispute, no injunction. I can go ahead to buy the land. Therefore, from that moment, I'm allowed as a buyer to pay a certain figure to that family so that somebody cannot come and overtake me because the disposal process has begun. When I come back, the process is going. After the process near complete, therefore, and when I've already paid the taxes and applied for subdivision, and before the title deed comes in, the law requires me that I need to pay 3/4 of the amount to the family. Now, after you have paid the 3/4 of the family, now the land belongs to you. You can start billing because what you are waiting for is the title deed. The moment you will get the title deed, therefore, the law also will demand you to pay the complete amount. Then they will give you a period not less than 6 months. If 6 months passes before you pay, the owner of the land can go back to the registrar of land to file for a dispute that you don't want to pay. You will be called to order. If you don't want to pay, the owner of the land will be given a mandate to resell the land to a particular kind of person of the same amount and returns the amount to the buyer. That is the law. But the stooges are so ignorant, they cannot understand these simple facts. Perhaps let's see DavyJnr and what DavyJnr was doing.
Kitu cha msingi ilikuwa ni mama, hawa vijana wako nijua wangeka saini, ningesikia raha sana.
Matiko tutampata tu. Tuko na ID zenu ziko. ID.
Ndio vitambulisho. Hatu.
Kana wangu anatikibana. Wewe ndio mzee. Kama unapatia mzee mwenzako mpatie kwa roho safi.
Kweli.
Hapo ndio bingine huyu.
Wana kwa Mungu atusaidie.
Wangwana kweli.
Tunakusaidia siku zote mzee.
Alright guys, these are real stories. I'm used to saying real stories in real life in real time. But you've heard by yourself, you know. So this is napier grass. So Matiko's dad and the mother, they went inside to bring
the chief also was there. Matiko's mother and father consenting. Nobody is coerced, agreeing for their piece of land to be purchased, and no one is sanitizing the fraud process. All of them, things went seamlessly, right? Nobody complained. But anytime they appear into the cameras of the negative episodes, you'll see what they exude. So this also begs the question. The Matiko's mother and father, are they compromised, or they've already mastered the art of deception? What is really going on? Because now there's another pictures and the true pictures on the ground that now they're selling their own land and nobody has pushed them or coerced them to do so. But when you come to the negative people, Muso, it's Gintu the Mugesi in the village, they will tell you a narrative or a tale, that never-ending saga that the land has been grabbed by the DavyJnr or the Congress dad. Now you see the true picture. This is the best way that DavyJnr has revealed the truth and what is really happening in the village. so superbly done going forward. So superbly going forward. DavyJnr also had a message that this is the best way. He always work in silence and calm and respond to the haters. It was an epic clapback to tell the haters, you can hate, but I am progressing. You can hate, but I am investing. All your hate and the stone that thrown at DavyJnr will grab them to make always a lemonade, to make a strong foundation to see or to propel him at the pedestal of achieving whatever he wants to achieve. Congratulations to DavyJnr. Perhaps let's see how DavyJnr clapped back.
But I only know, guys, no need for hating, hate never, never take people places, What I always advocate, it's a pure positive mindset, working hard, and for sure God never forgets someone who works so hard, guys. Please congratulate me. This is how I hit back on my enemies, I hit them with success because they have been hating, and for me I was just silent, and today I decided to make a big boss moves, and let them dare me again. Let them dare me again, okay? Let them dare me. But guys, I'm humbled, I'm honored. You already know, these are just materialistic things. They come and go, but we have to ensure they pass through our hands. Honestly, guys, I didn't plan this for sure.
It was amazing response. I always say, work in silence, but unveil your success in a capital letter. It doesn't matter who speak what. It doesn't matter who stand in your front. Always rummage your way through. So long as you are doing the right thing, nobody should tell you nothing. If anything, anybody elsewhere deems see isn't right, let him pursue the constitutional means or the legal means to resolve them. Let them not boil down to character assassination, boils down to defamation, boils down to just a mere vexation that are never making sense. Ever waxing lyricals that are never making sense in this YouTube stream. So guys, let me know what you think at the comment section. Until next time, this is DavyJnr.